Hello, my name is Budiman Salim. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm here to share with you my 17 years experience with DXN. Join me. I came to Jakarta to start my living. Life is not easy as I am less educated. Luckily, in 1997, I was introduced to DXN, and from there, it grows. The simple marketing plan, building the organizations, is talk to the people, discuss a lot with your leaders.
Beliau juga sebagai pembicara yang hebat. Banyak motivasi yang telah beliau berikan dan ini memberikan inspirasi kepada seluruh jaringan beliau di Indonesia.
Beliau ini luar biasa, bekerja keras, kuat, kemudian integritasnya sangat tinggi, cukup bagus, is the best.
I lived happily when I was a kid until I was 20 years old. My father's business collapsed. I have to stop my educations. That was actually the worst moment of my life. I was just a high school graduated. It is very difficult to find a proper job without a degree. I have to struggle for my life. A year after I lived in Jakarta, I was amazed. I found that this multi-level may be my future. It is not easy to build a stable networking. I actually failed few times in the beginning. It takes a lot of hard work. You need to be very focused and consistent to build the organizations.
DXN need leader like Mr. Budiman. He is very energetic, still young, and always commitment with DXN.
I know with DXN I'm going to have my life change. I have friends all over the world, and it is a great opportunity for me to develop my business, my network. It's fantastic life.
Mr. Budiman Salim di mata saya adalah seorang idola, sebagai seorang leader yang saya banggakan.
When I built my house, I was very happy. But with DXN, I have more than my dream, just like this.
He is a brilliant man and know how to motivate people.
Mr. Budiman Salim fokus doing DXN.
Budiman Salim seorang leader yang berkarakter luar biasa.
Meeting with your leaders is very important because it gives you a good binding with your leaders. Once you build a great network, it will not easily collapse. I can walk by the beach, enjoying myself, relaxing, or go to the movie wherever I want to. I'm very happy to control my time 24 hours a day.
I think the secret is very simple because he loves DXN. He is a fanatic believer. He believes it with all heart. That's why he becomes successful.
Every leader has their own characters. Every leader has their own way of doing the business. I have my life change. I'm living in my dreams. No one will change your life unless you want to change yours. Enjoy your coffee. Have a great life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most sought after crown ambassador of the DXN world, a very kind-hearted, very humble, and of course, he always would want to help people. Let me introduce to you, it is my privilege and honor to bring you the first crown ambassador of the DXN world, Mr. Budiman Salim.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Sir Budi. How are you?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir. First and foremost, we would like to thank you for accepting our invitation to be part of the International Motivation.
My pleasure. This is actually my first time.
Yeah, we are really grateful because you weren't there last year for this kind of online presentation or sharing, but we are very happy and we're very glad that you gave us your time, your precious time. We really do appreciate, sir.
Me too. I'm very sorry that I cannot get connected last year, but also I'm trying my best to get connected this year. Hopefully it works well.
Yes, sir. No worry. God is good all the time. So we would want to ask, how are you, Sir Budi? How's
I'm
business
doing
in
good.
Indonesia? How are you during this pandemic time?
Oh, I'm doing good. I have a lot of my time this year. Last year, I mean, like for the past 23 years, I don't really have my own time because I have to travel almost every weekend around Indonesia, also traveling to overseas. So during this pandemic, I have my time where I can do some rest, a lot of rest, of course, too much rest. I can do some exercise that I have been missing, and I have to build myself because I'm going to be busy again after this pandemic. And actually, DXN Indonesia, surprisingly, we are doing very stable. We are doing very well during this pandemic. Yeah. Thanks God. And hopefully we can do better this year.
Of course. We are very grateful and thank you for sharing your moment during this time, maybe because God is giving us time, to rest well so that the next year or this year maybe we can go out already and share again to the whole world your journey in DXN. Okay?
Yes, I've been missing everyone, all my DXN friends all over the world. My God.
This is the new normal, so we really have to adapt. And of course,
Correct.
have the internet connection, stable internet connection.
Hopefully, because I'm getting this new one to hopefully we get a good connection tonight.
Yeah, you're looking great, Mr. Booty.
Yeah, surprisingly, I managed to lose a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight. I've been not able to do a very routine exercise. So this 10 months I've been doing almost every day the exercise, and also do some yoga to help me.
Yeah. And you know what? When we have announced that you'll be with us for the International Motivation, they're very excited, because this is the first time also that they will see you talking to them.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I'm very happy tonight. Excited.
And of course, this is the first time that it will be simultaneously telecast in DXN Indonesia, DXN Thailand, DXN Malaysia, and DXN Singapore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, the DXN world are very happy to see you again.
My pleasure. Me too.
All right. So let us start the motivation, the sharing. Actually, this is your moment. And we would like to know, although most of the people, the members that know already, Mr. Budiman Salim, but of course, for the benefit of those, especially the new member or new viewers here with us right now, we would like to share to them who is Budiman Salim.
Okay. So actually, I started to do networking back in 1988. So it's like a long ago when I was still very young, at about over 20 years old. And life was not very easy that time because my father's business went bankrupt. So I have to really support myself. Okay. And it's so difficult to find a job. I believe everyone understands that if you are not educated, it's not very easy to find a job. Okay, sure. I'm educated, but only a little bit because I never finished my school. Yeah, so it is so difficult. So I end up into a meeting about network marketing, and I found that this is my future. I can see something inside the network marketing. But when people tell me the business is very easy, you bring six become 36, it sounds so easy when they describe to you. I was so overexcited. But when you are in the field, when you start to do the network marketing, I tell you, it's not easy. It's totally difficult because
especially
it is very new.
Yeah. Starting.
Yeah, it's not easy because you have to learn how to approach people. You have to know how to convince people, and mostly people that I know will say no because they are so worried about they don't like selling. Selling is very difficult. But I try to learn. Even I fail, I learned. Okay, I fail for one company, then I go for another company, then I learn from people. I learn from my leaders how to sell, how to approach people, and gradually I know how to talk. I know how to approach people. And after failing like 4 or 5 companies, I met DXN in 1997. I'm very grateful that in July, I managed to introduce to DXN, and I managed to meet Dr. Lim. That is the greatest moment, the turning of my life. Because when I was introduced to DXN, the only thing I want to know is how is the marketing plan and what I am going to sell. So when I learned about the marketing plan, I told myself, my God, this is so simple. Because previous company that I do is so complicated, so much. Every state they have different qualification. They have so difficult to approach people, like to explain it. And when I learned about DXN marketing plan, I said that, my God, this is so simple. Okay. Then I asked what am I going to sell? Then they told me about Ganoderma. I said, Ganoderma? I believe in Ganoderma because in one of my previous company, I already sell Ganoderma. But I tell you, I don't like Ganoderma because of the pricing. I love the miracles ingredients of the Ganoderma. I know how Ganoderma works on humans, but I don't like the price because it is very expensive. The one that I sold from Taiwan, I tell you, a 30 capsule is about almost about $100 for 30 capsules. And when Dr. Lim told me, Dr. Lim told me about the price, DXN Ganoderma, I said that, oh my God, I don't think this is the real Ganoderma. This might be putting a lot of feelers, you know, so you manage to sell cheap. It's very cheap. It's like a 10% of other company prices. And actually, I said that I don't believe. But when Dr. Lim explained to me how DXN Ganoderma is growth in Malaysia, then I tell Dr. Lim not possible because Malaysia is not a four-season country. Because people told me that Ganoderma is only grows in four-season country. So Dr. Lim told me, don't worry, I'll show you everything. Then I was very lucky. Then I visit DXN farm in Alosta, and it opens my eyes. I said that, gee, this is really growing here in a tropical country. And when I see the factory, yes, the factory is very simple. 23 years ago, our factory is very simple. But I saw how they produce. It's a GMP standard. So I told myself, if the price is reasonable, the processing is GMP, even the factory is small, and the marketing plan is simple, I think this is going to change my life. So I decided to commit. I told myself I'm going to commit in this company, and I want to have my life change with DXN. And when I come back to Indonesia, we started in September. I started to do presentations like a morning, late afternoon, and night. Every day, 7 days a week. That is how I grow. And 7 days a week, imagine that I don't even watch TV. I wake up early in the morning and I sleep late at night. Every single day. Because I can see that this is my life. This is going to change. Okay? But the problem is that in September 97, we have the world crisis starting.
Yeah, true.
Okay? I was very worried because the crisis might become a problem.
Yeah.
Might become a problem to networking. But surprisingly, because of our price, the simple of marketing plan, and it really grows. So during that crisis, in the world crisis, I work harder. Okay, I work harder because I was so afraid that that it will be the end of my life because of the crisis. So I really committed to do the business that time. And during crisis is actually one of the best time because Dr. Lim that time told me, don't worry, Budi, during crisis, you are going to get an opportunity because a lot of people need money, need second income. A lot of people got retrenchment, losing their job. So you just have to keep on doing meetings and meeting people, bring them to the business, provide them the opportunity. And it really works, okay? And also during that crisis, people need cheaper food supplement. People need cheaper alternative food for them to take to cover their health. And DXN, I tell you, Ganoderma, our price is so reasonable that everyone can use.
But
Okay?
Mr. Budi, at the time that you were starting, aren't you skeptical? Like, because what made you convinced to do and commit yourself in doing the DXN business? Because it's not because we are just starting. DXN is just starting, and so there's a lot of challenges already. So how did you manage to commit yourself that I will do this, despite that we have a lot of these things?
Yeah, that time I was quite skeptical because of the economic situations. Okay, and DXN is still very small, you know. DXN is still very, very small. But I believe when I talk to Dr. Lim, I have the strong belief that I can believe this guy. Okay?
Yeah.
And I believe on the products. Because I use the product and I try the product to people, my family, my friend, and they really love it. And they agree to buy because the product is very cheap. It's very less expensive and it works. And the marketing plan is very simple. I can see that I can achieve the positions continuously. I can see the future of my network in the marketing plan. That is why I commit. And because of the economic conditions, I told myself, if I don't make it, I will die.
Yeah, it's
So-
like the last the last option that you have.
Correct.
Otherwise,
The last. Otherwise, I will be poor again, back to my normal life. You know.
But you know, trust is very important, Mr. Budi.
Correct.
The trust that you gave to Dr. Lim, that when he says, when doctor says that, Budi, you do it and you can have it. And you will, later you will find, I mean, you will have all these things. It's the trust that you have given to doctor that, okay, I will commit and do the DXN business.
Yes, yes. And I told my downline, I told my leaders, you don't have any more choice. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to build. Because if you don't hold on DXN, because other companies start to collapse because they import the product, the price is very expensive. Imagine the US dollars, 10 times, 18 times higher. Okay, 8 times higher, almost 10 times, right? So their price increase. So most of the company that import the product from US or even from overseas, the currency already the currency exchange becomes very strong, very, very high. So I told them that this is a very reasonable product. The product is working. The marketing plan is very simple. Either you have to grow in DX or we die together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you share a bit, Mr. Budi, how did you do all these things like the recruiting, convincing people first? Because you were the first one to do it. How did you do it at first? Can you share a bit?
Luckily, I have a very good relation with all my people from the previous experience. Even I fail, they believe in me. Okay, even I never make my way top in other company, but I build a very good relation between me and my leaders. Okay, they believe in me. They know how I work. They trust me. So when they see me start to do DXN, they follow because they also believe in me. Then I convince them. I tell them what I see in DXN Malaysia because they haven't been there. So I told them what I see. And I'm going to introduce Dr. Lim to them. Okay, so when the opening, Dr. Lim come, they meet Dr. Lim, then it just get connected. Okay, so we start to do the meetings because I believe multi-level you have to do meeting. We have meetings at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and also 7 p.m. every day, including Saturday.
Sure.
Okay, so then I also do home party. I travel like 1 hour away. Then I start to do home meeting. Then I do another home meeting in other cities. Then when the network start to grow, I start to fly to another city which is quite far away. 2 hours fly, 1 hour's fly. That is how we grow. And the most support that I get is actually the testimonials.
Sure.
The product testimonial is actually working. So when you have product testimonials, you use it, you believe, you tell people, and when in a new, we share, and a new city, in a new town, where people also using and found the product is working, so I make them become the testimonial in the town.
Little by little, you're already starting
Correct.
the testimonial.
Correct, the testimonials. And I also print a lot of testimonial. I take pictures, I put it in a paper, I do photocopies, then I do filing.
Yeah.
We do until early in the morning, like 50 files of testimonials. So this is what I bring. I bring to a new city, I give it to my leaders. So we show the testimonial. 23 years ago, we are not in digital marketing.
Yeah.
Everything you have to do.
I know.
I have to do photocopies, I have to take pictures. I have to, if I want to do a 50 filing, I have to take pictures. Then I have to print 50 post photos of the testimonial. Then I have to glue. I have to glue pages by pages. Then I have to pull it in a file. Then that is how we do the testimonial. To do an express way. So I pass it to my downline in every city. So that is how we grow. Sometimes our meeting will end by midnight because people are excited. They see testimonial, they want to buy. That is how we grow. Then when we see the growth in Indonesia, then we were introduced that we can do overseas. Okay, we can sponsor people out of the country. That is how Jimmy Kidding come to the picture to become my downline.
All right. So talking about the recruitment, you're already starting I think this is quite interesting to ask. Who is your first recruited member or your first downline direct?
A lot actually. So
A lot.
yeah. So even before the company started, we already called few of our friends. The leaders that I know from previous company. So I call them. Okay. Then I have this a very old lady. All my downlines are quite old. We have the from Jakarta, and also I call nearby from Bandung. That is how it grows. Like I think my first,
your first overseas downline.
Yeah, and also my family. I call my friends my family.
Okay.
To become my downline. So I put everyone.
Okay.
Put everyone, my family, my in-law, my brothers, my sister, my very close friends in Medan, my relative in Jakarta, all the people that I know to get connected. Yeah.
Okay. So talking about you already started recruiting. Of course, it's not an easy journey for you. Well, along the way, while you're doing the DXN business, can you share to us some of the quite challenging moments you have? Just a few. If you can still remember. Can you share to us?
The most challenging is when our downline introduce us to their downline, their people.
Okay.
Because not everyone know me. Okay? Not everyone will believe me. So we have to convince the people that we don't know. They don't know me, I don't know them. Okay? So and also another part is actually the positive directions. After using RGGL, okay, if you have a lot of consumer, because in Indonesia we only sell RGGL in the beginning. Only RGGL. So when you use, they will become like they are going to have a detoxification. Detoxification is very popular now.
Yeah.
Back 23 years, when you talk about detoxification, nobody knows. Nobody understands. Because when they have the detox, people now having detox, they are happy.
Yes.
People
correct.
now having detox happy. But 23 years ago, when people have a detox, they get scared, they get worried.
True.
Imagine that your house phone ringing at 5 a.m., people are asking you about detoxifications.
Okay.
Almost every morning, like at 5 a.m., my phone will start to ring. You have to start talking about what is detoxification. You have to explain to them. You have to go and meet them,
Yeah.
Because when when our downline go and sell the product, they only tell them how good the product, but they don't tell them actually what will happen to them. Okay, so that is actually one of the tough things that we have to keep on teach the downline, that how to handle detoxification. Even a lot of cases, but when they get it back, they get a very healthy health, then they start to do DXN also.
Did you encounter like how to call this, a reaction, like, you know, they're already going to you, like, or complaining to you what's happening to us, something like that?
Yes, some people have
How did you
restless,
handle?
some people have restless the whole body. Some people have these like itchy the whole body. Okay, some people's even they have the stomach problems. Okay, and a lot of cases when the patient is the consumer has a very bad health problem, like kidney, liver, you know.
Extreme.
Extreme, yes. But I learned a lot from Dr. Lim.
Wow.
Yeah, Dr. Lim already teach me a lot of things and how to handle. Okay, and if anything last time when urgent, then I call him. I call Dr. Lim and ask him. And after that, Dr. Lim come to Indonesia. We start to do a lot of gynotherapy and Q&A. Yeah, that is how all the leaders start to understand and know how to tell the people. Yeah. So extreme, a lot of things.
Yeah, so this has been a word of mouth already, how to handle, you know,
Yes.
these cases. And until now, actually, it's very easy to handle. The one that you have mentioned before, it's kind of hard. You need to talk to Dr. Lim, ask Dr. Lim. But you know, this is the goodness of the DXN company. Like you share what we experience,
Correct.
and of course, the wisdom and the knowledge that we have learned from Dr. Lim has been, you know, passed through all of the leaders and members, and so easy for us to share the products, especially nowadays.
And nowadays, our the distributor are very lucky. If any problem, they can just ask Uncle Google.
Yeah, because
What is
now it's very digital. True.
Yeah, what is detoxification? What is this? What is the with DXN? And then DXN already provides so many things in the web, so they can just check. And all over the presentation is almost daily, so they learn a lot already. Okay, but our time, horrible. But
That's
thanks God, we managed to pass it.
Learning, and of course the knowledge that we have after we attended the trainings, from the sharing that we have, of course, from you as the sponsors, the business partners, it's very important.
Yeah, and also now DXN HQ provides so many literatures and so many trainings. Last time we don't really have that kind of facilities yet.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So, talking about all of these challenges that you have encountered, of course, about the products as well, can you share to us, like, of course, was there a time like you think, well, maybe kind of hard for me to continue? Do you encounter this kind of thinking, like it's kind of hard to convince people or to build the network immediately because it's not that easy at first? Do you feel something like this?
Yeah. Because in this life, in this business, you are not going to meet people that believe in you and everything will be very smooth.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you see some potential with your prospect, they join you, but it's so difficult to teach them and let them grow. Because that's why in my video I told them, I mentioned that every leaders have their own character. So when I found a leader with difficult, strange character, difficult and sometimes they feel that they are better than me, they understand better. I let them do. I let them do, then I monitor. Okay? Sometimes when I know people below him, I will contact people below him. I will go down. I will go down and communicate and help the people below. Okay? And some people have ego. Okay, they are more educated. They are old. Their age is more like more experienced than us. They have the ego. So senior. I let them do, but I never let them go. Just keep on communicating. So you just have to know. I just have to know when I have to step in, when I have to come out. Who should I talk to? I tell you, some people told me, "You are just a kid. What do you know more than me?" You know, they look at me 20 years ago. Okay, they told me that you are just a kid. What do you know? Yeah, I look much younger 20 years ago.
Very young.
Yeah,
Even
20
now,
years
very
ago,
young
my
at
God.
heart.
Oh, yeah, that is the most important thing.
Right.
So you
Okay.
just, when you encounter problem and you encounter some people with a different way of thinking, okay, you just let them do and follow up. You just see, okay, slowly talk to them, and if you see some potential under them, under this leader, you just have to go and work with the one below, like a working depth. So you manage to grow another group under him without having a conflict with him.
Yeah. You don't interfere.
Yes.
Anyway, at the end of the day, they are still your downline. So you,
Correct. And they
you
will
just
be
let
very
them
happy,
continue.
and they will be grateful because you help people under him.
Yeah, correct. Very
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That is how let's go.
talking about motivation or about the leaders that you have. Okay. So can you share to us what leaders can do to motivate their team or their leader? I mean, their leaders or members down the line.
Sorry, I didn't hear clearly.
Okay, so can you share to us what leaders can do to motivate their team?
The most important thing, if you are a leader, you have to be a very good example.
Of course. Yeah, very correct.
If you are not a good example, nobody will believe in you.
True.
Okay? As a leader, we have to be very positive. We have to be very good example. We have to use the product. You cannot ask your group people, okay, use the product, but you don't use it. Okay? If you are not a good example, how can you teach people?
Sure.
If you ask people to go for a meeting and you yourself are not in the meeting room, who are they going to look for?
Sure.
Okay? So you yourself, if you want to become a good leader, you have to be a very good example. You have to know how to talk to them. If you want to know how to talk to them, you have to work. You have to learn. You have to get experience. Then you can share. If I don't know how to sponsor, if I don't go out and sponsor people, I don't know how to teach people to sponsor.
Sure.
If I don't sell products, how can I teach my downline to sell? If I don't use the product, how can I convince my downline to use the product? So, as a leader, as a distributor, if you want to be successful in DXN business, you have to be a good example. You have to learn, you have to use, then you can share. Because this multi-level business, DXN business, you cannot learn from books. You can learn from your leaders, you can learn from your upline, but for your own experience, you have to do it in your own. Then you can teach your downline.
Right.
Okay?
Very well said. That's why it's very inspiring to see leaders who learn along with their members and how to call this their team. No, they join together to learn, to attend all the trainings, because some I just noticed that some of the leaders, like, when they're already there, they tend to not join them.
Ah.
Yeah.
And
We have these leaders like this.
and I tell you, a lot of leaders are so proud of themselves, they don't even go to a home party.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the business, when my downline want to do a home party, no matter how busy I am, I attend. That's why I keep my promise. I said that I give you a time. When is your home party? I will go, because they are new. Even they are already, even they believe the product is good because they use it. Even they believe they can make money. They still, you still need to guide them. You still need to be with them to give them a strong support. So they will do the meeting. I go. So even like when I travel, even I travel to outstation. In the beginning, I don't do only big meetings. I also do home party. Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose. I do home party. I help my downline in the afternoon. Then we do a big meeting in the night. Okay. Or I do home party in the morning. Sometimes they come to my hotel. Sometimes I go to their house. Then late afternoon we do a home party. Then we go for meetings. So in the beginning, I make full use of my time.
Yeah.
Like even like 5 years back. 5 years back means that I already 18 years in DXN. When I went to Yogyakarta city to start again, we travel from one region to another region. We meet people in their home. Then we do meeting in a place. That is how we keep on rotating until they have to do. So as a leader, don't make yourself so high that you only want to attend certain meetings. No. Every meeting will give you new prospect, new network, and new sales, new BV. That is what you have to remember.
It really takes a lot of hard work, actually.
Yeah, correct.
Yes. So talking about, you have this it seems like you have a very good relationship with your team, with your leaders, with your members. So how did you maintain this good relationship to them?
I believe if you want to do a business, you have to have a heart. This heart is very important. Okay, I know you cannot you cannot make every of your downline happy. You cannot satisfy everyone. Okay, so how I build a good relation, it's not only communications. Not only communication. Actually, it's the support. The support. When they have a problem, they come to you. You have to help them to solve. When your downline is quarreling, you have to be very fair. Who is right? Who is wrong? Very fair. You cannot making a decision based on demand. No, I like these leaders, then go for it. No, you have to be very fair. So people will appreciate your solutions. Okay? If they call me, they need me. Budiman, I need you to come for a meeting. Can you come and help me? When my schedule is empty, I go. I fly, I go. Okay?
Yeah.
And if I find my downline, I go and I ask them, if they are really committed to do the business, I go there almost every month. If they commit, I will give them my commitment also. So this is how I deal. So it's actually the connection. So they have to be very comfortable with you. So when I go with my downline, I make them, they are very comfortable. Why? I can talk to them. I can do discussion to them. I make my time very easy. Okay? And if they need me the whole day, I will be with them the whole day. Okay? So this is how they make them comfortable with you. Then they will feel good. They share. The sharing will get connected. The communication will be good.
Yeah. We notice that you are very generous of your time to them.
if they commit, there is a commitment, I will commit my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they call me, when I open available, I will go for sure. You know, Indonesia is very big. So when I travel, everywhere is flying. So that is how I build the connections. So I make use of the time when we are together for this 2-3 days, we build a relations. Okay, drink coffee, then we chit chat, you know. And sometimes I don't talk DXN all the time, so we talk something else to relax, you know.
Yeah.
And when we have time together, like in TSI or ITSI, I will make sure that they feel good with my presence. Okay, because I cannot have because mostly when we do a training and meeting, we are very serious. So during the TSI, ITSI, I'll just make sure that everyone is comfortable. So just play with them and make sure that they are having a lot of fun and they are well taken care. Then that time at least we build some relations.
Yes. Okay, talking about relationship, and having said that, what do you think are the values that are most important to a leader? The values that they must have.
The value actually
The values, yeah.
Your what come up from your mouth is actually your value. Okay, so as a leader, you know how you should know where and when and how to talk. Because when you share something, when you talk to people, they will how do I say it? They will know who you are, how they value you. It depends on how you communicate with them. Okay, so and also your own integrity, that you have to you know, what is the point become like a put yourself so high? No. Okay, you are a crown, you are a crown ambassador, you are crown, you are double diamonds, your downline is just a star agent. We are the same, we are all a distributor.
Yeah.
We are all the distributor. So just treat everyone equals, that we become the same. And make sure that what you do is a good example.
Of course. Always to make yourself a good example to your members.
Yeah.
Because they will look up to you.
Yep.
So sometimes when you done wrong, or maybe you just have wrong decisions in your life, then of course it will, your relationship with your people will get affected.
Correct.
So it's like Dr. Lin, it's the integrity that you need to have.
Yes.
Because integrity follows respect also.
Yeah. So just be a simple guy. Go out, meet people in a simple way. Okay. So make new people, even the new people, make new people feel comfortable with you. That is very important. To me, that is very important.
Okay, so this is a very good conversation for us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things happen to you in DXN. Wonderful things happen to you in DXN. What do you think are the most wonderful things you have experienced? Because you have a lot already. You have experienced all. Can you share to us what's your most treasured moment here in DXN?
Oh my God. Honestly, the past these past 23 years, life is totally changed because of DXN. Okay, like you are turning from black to white, and you're turning, like I have to be very grateful that that everything happened to me. My dreams, all the realizations that I get, is actually from DXN. And the most important thing is that I can prove to people that multi-level can change my life. Because a lot of people say there is no way for me to have my life changed with multi-level. But I tell you, DXN changed my life. Okay? A lot of grateful moments that I have in my life that I cannot tell you which one is the best. Honestly, my life, the past 23 years is every day, every moment, I have to be very grateful that I have DXN with me. Like, I can travel around the world. Without DXN, I might not able to do it. Okay.
How many countries you have traveled already?
Oh, I think about almost 60 countries. Thousands of cities. Imagine, you know, I'm not educated. I don't have a good job. How am I going to do that without DXN? I can give things to my parents, and they are very proud of my achievement. Okay, that my father is very proud of my achievement. That I can have house, I have everything on my own. Of course, from DXN, I can bring my parents travels in business class because of DXN. I can provide extra for them that they get surprised from me because everything that I get from DXN and my family educations of my nephew, nieces, so many things, too many things to describe. And of course, now I have friends all over the world.
Yeah, of course. A lot.
Everywhere. That is the things, you know. That is the thing that money cannot buy. That is the thing. If you are well educated, you have you are very rich, you might not have friends all over the world. If I go to Malaysia, I go to Philippines, I go to Singapore, I go to now like all over the world, to Latin America, oh my God, I don't have to bring any money. They can treat me from morning until night.
Okay. So having said that, there's a lot of wonderful things happen to you. Your whole life is a real blessing and a gratefulness, full of gratefulness for all the things that happened to you. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask this: if it's okay with you or not, it's fine if you will not answer. Any regrets at all?
What?
Or any regrets at all, or things you have sacrificed?
Of course, if you achieve something, there is something that you have to sacrifice. Especially in the beginning when I do DXN. When I started DXN, I put all my commitment to DXN. I put all my time to DXN. So during that time, I don't really spend a lot of time with my family. I was in Jakarta. I live in Jakarta. So even my parents, when they come to Jakarta, I tell you, they only see me in the morning before I go to work, before I go out. Okay? Then when I come back midnight, they already sleep. Imagine that if your parents are visiting you and you don't even have a single time to go out with them for even a dinner. I feel very bad actually. Luckily, I have my brother who taken care of them. I don't have time for them. Okay? And sometimes they wonder, what kind of business are you doing? You don't have time. You don't have Sunday. You don't have weekend. I told them that I am building my career. Okay? Give me time. Support me because I have this opportunity that I want my life to change with. Okay? And I don't even have time to watch movie. I don't even have time to watch TV. I don't even have time to meet my friends. When I started to do DXN, totally I lost all my contact with my family. I don't contact with my friends. What I do is only DXN and Ganoderma. Meetings and meetings. For years. There is one time when, Chinese New Year is very important to my family. Okay? I don't even come home for Chinese New Year. Because I have a commitment, I have a schedule. I just called my mother, I said, sorry, this Chinese New Year, I cannot come back. You know what happened? When I returned, she told me that, promise me to come back in the future for every Chinese New Year. So I know that year I already missed the moment that actually I supposed to be with my family. Then I promised her that every Chinese New Year I'll be back. It's very sad that it's very sad because all your family are all together, and I alone somewhere celebrating Chinese New Year on myself.
But this is just for
alone.
a certain period of time, because
Yeah,
after,
in the beginning.
yeah,
Correct. Because in the beginning, you want to build a network.
true.
So you really have to commit, because building a network is not easy. The foundation is very important. So if you want to build a very strong network, you build from the beginning.
You have to start it
Correct.
right. Yeah, correct.
Yes, when starting time, the first few years of the starting is very difficult. That is how you have to really committed to build your business. But now, oh, okay, the network is built.
We all have a time.
I have time. Okay, then we can just make the schedules. You know, when is family times, when is the training time, when is the meeting times, when do I have to travel overseas. That is how I make schedules. So I come back to see my family in certain time, in certain year. I already make a schedule. When should I come back to meet them? Okay.
Now you are reaping all the success of your labor. You know, the hard work that you have done.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Thanks to all my network that work that all the time that we have already spent together. Yeah. So we just have to make all the time. Now, good. Everything is very comfortable. I can arrange everything comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so what do you think are the biggest factors that has helped you to become successful in DXN?
Focus and commitment. I believe that if I want to be successful in DXN, I have to build from beginning. So all you have to build your network from beginning. A strong network is not very easy. It's not easy actually. To build a strong network is very difficult. So you have to be very focused, commit, and build the network. You have to sacrifice all your time. Okay? No Sunday, no weekend, no holiday. You just have to build. So I am very grateful today because I spent like 7 to 8 years in the beginning to build the network. Okay? I really spent the time on that. Until all's smooth, all's are very strong. Even like now, then I put schedules. Okay? Until today, now because of pandemic, I cannot travel. Before pandemic, even they are already, the network is grow. I still go outstation to meet all the leaders. I give schedules, like every city I will visit 3 times a year or 4 times a year whenever they need me. So I go to like every city, this city 3 times a year, this city 2 times a year, another city how many times a year. So that is how I communicate and meet my people. So they will still move very well until today.
And that's how you have built a strong foundation.
Correct.
Because all of these sacrifices, the challenges that you have overcome along the way.
Yeah, trust me, it's really, you are going to get, you will not believe what you are going to get back.
Yeah.
From all the sacrifice that you give up in the beginning to build the network.
True. It's worth it.
Really, really worth it.
All right, this is a very good conversation, Mr. Booty. And we are very much inspired. I think all of the members out there are more inspired in doing this and this. It's like, having all these challenges, the sacrifices, it's actually, how to call this, part of the journey. Otherwise, you will not, you will not have all the success that you have right now.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So before we have, we are actually ending up to the session. Some few more questions. So just want to read some of the messages from our members. We have done, yeah. And so we would want to start here from our Crown Diamond from the Philippines, Mr. Jun Shapno. He says, yes, you are such a very humble person in spite of your being a CA. Yeah, that's very true. Very humble, Mr. Booty. You showed to us your hospitality in your country, friendship, and respect to everyone. Thank you so much, and you really inspire us.
Hope to see you again next year, Jun, and your lovely wife. I miss everyone. Gosh.
Yeah. All right. So we also have here from members from Nepal. Yeah. So they're also watching. We have here Crown Diamond from Malaysia. She has a question, Mr. Selena. Why so many people work hard in the business, but they still don't get satisfied income?
It's depending of what they want, how many they want, how much they want. Okay, if your income is still not satisfied, meaning that your income is very low. Okay, in meaning that your network is not strong enough. You haven't built a good network.
Mm-hmm.
Working hard is good. Okay, but you have to working hard in the right way.
Sure.
Working hard in the right way. Build a network. Network is very important. Okay, so if you're working hard for a period of time, okay, but if your income is not satisfied, then there is something wrong. Maybe your network is not growing. So from now on, you have to look into your network and see how it grows. Why they are not growing, why they are not doing, why they are not purchasing. That is why you have to come to the pictures to meet them and do the meetings and help them to grow. Income is not only like depend on how you work, but it's depend on, this is networking company. DXN, we are talking about networking company. So you have to build a network. And in the beginning, the income is very low. I tell you, don't look the beginning. But when your network is growing and they are just using the product, you can see how the income is growing. So you have to, if your income is not good after hard working, you look into organization, go look into your organization and see what is happening. And see what you can do to help your organization to grow.
Very cool. So it depends on you. It's actually you who's doing or building your network. Your income depends on yourself, on how much you, how to call this, how much hard work you have done for your network, how much, people you have built. It's not like, sorry for this, buying the status or what. You have to have solid, you have to have a foundation, solid foundation of your network.
And not only you buy and sell, buy and sell is only making a retail profit. But if you want a satisfied income, you have to build a network.
Sure.
Building a network is, then you have to see how many people in your organization. If you have 100, you don't expect good income. Even you have 1,000, it is not a good income. If you can have more people, then you can see the income. How do you make 10 become 20? Meetings. How you make become 20 become 100? Home meetings. Let them grow. Tell them how they grow. Teach them how to recruit. Teach,
True.
influence how you influence a consumer become an active distributor.
True.
That's why I say that if you sell a lot, if you sell to a consumer, you just make a retail profit. But after a while, you have to forget about the retail profit. Make him or her become your distributor, because he already buy a lot of product. He already get a good testimonials. So let her become your distributor and spread DXN. That's how you grow your network.
Yeah, very correct. All right. Thank you so much, Sir Woody, for the answering Miss Rosalina's question. We hope Miss Rosalina, Sir Woody, have answered your question. Okay, so we have more here messages for you. Mr. Orsina, Neo, we miss you here in Dumaguete, as in the Philippines, applying Woody
Oh, yeah. I went to the Magete, I think, twice. Okay. When I go back, I think it's hopefully I can see you again in the Magete. I still remember the Magete. I think there's a beach, is it, in the Magete?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Suleiman University is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We have here from Mr. Sandeep Kalwar. Really, you give very good motivation and courage to do DXN very rapidly, very fast.
My pleasure. Please do DXN. If you think the motivation is good, please keep on doing DXN. Don't give up.
Okay, we also have here from Miss Man Pausa. Thank you, Upline Budiman. Say Budiman, we love you.
Oh, I love everyone here.
We also have here from Miss Chris Ada. Thank you so much, Upline Budiman. You showed to us how we will continue our journey in DXN to humble all the time and have focus and commitment. Mabuhay DXN world.
Yeah, Chris Agot. I believe Chris Agot will be one of the very strong leaders in Philippines. Yeah. We have been communicating for so many years. Yeah.
All right. We also have here our Crown Diamond, nearly Crown Ambassador, Miss Larry Sihion. Thank you so much, Budi. We are so inspired tonight from you.
I can wait to go back to Cebu for the carrot cake.
All right. Then Dixon Valenzuela says teamwork. Teamwork is very important.
Yeah.
Very correct. We also have here from Manish Sarwa. Thanks for the wonderful session in a very simple way.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a lot of messages here. So lucky of you to have our upline. Miss Letty, and you also have here Sukanya Santinewet. Good morning from Nixon, Thailand. Hello.
Oh, sawadee-kap.
Sawadee-kap. Singnam San, we also have here excellent talk.
Thank you.
Yeah. Really inspiring. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Also have here and more love, Amira. Thanks for Budiman. I'm totally recharged for wonderful, inspiring sharing with us. Now I know the thought. I learned a lot from here.
Never give up. Never give up. Keep doing.
I also have here from Nepal. Good morning, DXN Crown Ambassador Budiman Solim. Thank you for your sharing from Nepal.
Nepal. I promised Nepal that one day I go. So when the pandemic is over, I will be in Nepal for sure. I will keep my promise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jamil Kamtia also says, so inspiring, great motivation from a truly great leader.
Oh, thank you, Kamsia. When are we going to see each other again in Penang? My God.
Miss Tata also is there. Atilana from the Philippines. Thank you, offline. I miss you. Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you, my love. I miss you. I miss the ampalaya.
Ampalaya salad. All right. We also have here from Miss Tina. Thank you, offline. I miss you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Tina. Regards to your mom and also your sister.
Okay. Sandeep also says, again, sure, sir, I will do. It's my responsibility to do the DXN business.
Yeah, your responsibility for yourself and also for your family.
And a question from Miss Rosina earlier. Thank you very much, Mr. Budiman, for your opinion.
My pleasure.
All right. So, okay, this one also we need to read. Sukanya says, "You are my inspiration. I would like to have free time in life with money in bank."
If I can have it, you can have it.
Yes, of course. Okay, so I think so much for that. Here we also have here from DXN Bulgaria, Mr. Budiman
Ah.
Salim. How do you explain to new prospects that DXN products are worth the price? Terima kasih. That's from Stanislava.
You see, you see the you we first of all you have to understand about the products. Okay. Then it's very easy about the price. You can find in a pharmacy or you can buy in a food supplement store, Ganoderma also. You can compare the price. Our price is very low compared to other products. Believe me, when I was in Paris, I was so surprised that Ganoderma in the store is 7-8 times higher than our products. And the difference is that if you buy other company product, you don't know how they produce, you don't know how they grow. In DXN, when you sell to your consumer, you can show them how we grow our Ganoderma and how is the Ganoderma produced. Because the grow, everything is organic, is the standard of the productions, we can show them. And our price is still lower compared to other product, which is more expensive, and you don't know how they grow, you don't know how they produce it. And you yourself already use the product, you are a good testimonial. They will believe in you because they see how you benefit the products. You get the benefit, they believe you. They believe in how you have your health. Okay? Then you compare the price. DXN product is the cheapest product among the world, but the highest quality. And we can guarantee the quality because you see how we produce the product, organic. We have our own farm. Our factory is one of the largest Ganoderma manufacturers in the world. So when consumer buy the product, they buy and they know how this product is made. And the price is much lower because we sell around the world. That is how we can reduce the price of the product.
All right. Thank you for that, Sir Budi. Thank you for that question also, Miss Stanislava from Bulgaria. We also have here from Australia, Dr. Puvan is there. Pak Budi, very inspirational, your story. Thank you. How do you think we can build a strong network through the social media? If our network is not keen in attending meetings, trainings, what can be done?
You see, if you say all your network is not keen in attending a meeting or training, I don't believe that. Not all. Maybe certain people don't want to attend a meeting. But there are also certain people love to meet you and do the meetings. What I suggest Dr. Puvan, what I suggest is that why people don't want to attend the meeting? Why? Because they don't understand yet. If they understand the nature of the business, if they understand what they are doing, if they understand what they are going to get, if they understand DXN business and they want to change your life, they have to do something. Then they will willing to meet you. Not everyone, but if we can convince them why we have to come and sit, then they will come. If they don't know anything, they don't believe on what they want to do, they will never come for the meetings. So they have to know actually DXN and what the needs to do the meetings, what the needs to meet you. If they don't want to come, for me, if they don't want to come, I will go to meet them. Okay? Because they don't know. They don't know yet. I will go and meet them. I'll go and meet them 1% until they feel comfortable. Then I will ask them to bring two or three of their friends. We just sit down at the home, meet. Or me, a prospect, we go to meet their friend. Slowly. Once they understand, then they will go. Once they understand, they will go. They will come. If they don't understand, yeah, they have to understand the nature of the business. They have to understand. If they are only a user, okay, they don't want to come to the meeting, fine. If you want to build a network, you have to have a meeting.
True.
You have to have a meeting. But I tell you, Dr. Pufan, don't worry. This pandemic, everyone staying at home.
True.
After the pandemic is over, everyone want to go out. Everyone want to meet their friends. Everyone will love to have to go to meet friends. That is how next year or this year, after pandemic is over, if you do a meeting, don't be surprised. A lot of people will come. Why? Because they want to see their friends. They want to leave their home. They want to meet people. Hopefully.
Okay, so make them understand that's proven as per Mr. Budi, make them understand what the extent is and why is it necessary to attend trainings and to have all these meetings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much for that wonderful answer, Sir Budi, and of course from Dr. Proven. Talking about this pandemic time, this period of time we have right now, I don't know if I can ask you this. Yeah, all right. So, according to Sukanya, during this period of time, you cannot travel as you like before because you have mentioned you've been traveling. What are you doing at home? Wow, it's so interesting.
Correct. I miss all the time when I fly, travel around Indonesia and also around the world. What I do every day, oh my God, when you know what I'm doing, you must be bored. I wake up, I walk, I do some jogging for 1 to 1.5 hours. Then I have my breakfast. Then talk to my family, talk to my mom, then have lunch together. Then we have lunch. Then spending more time with her before she is resting for the afternoon nap. Then I have to, because now in Indonesia we don't have Mycovita. But I used Mycovita from Malaysia before. Now I don't have stock of Mycovita with me. So I have to take RGGL. And I have to empty the capsules. Every day I take about 30 minutes to empty the capsules and to make it as a 1 packet of Mycovita. That is my 2 p.m. work every day. Okay. Then I check with my downline who wants product. So I have to arrange the delivery. Okay, then at 4 p.m. I do some exercise on my hand because I have a bit of problem on my hands every day for 1.5 hours and some yoga. Then at night, have a dinner with my family. Then early bed. I sleep earlier now because the past 23 years I never have a good sleep and early bed. I did it every day.
God has given you so much time now to have your family, to rest.
Yes, and if I have time, I will call my downline. I check with my downlines, and follow up some people's, and make sure that they have the products every day.
This
And I have to have, yeah.
this is the goodness of DXN. Even if you're just there, we are just there sitting, all of our members there. Still, the business continues actually.
Correct. And when I'm free, I also do some cleaning of the house.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much for that, for sharing that, Sir Budi. And of course, Mrs. Sukanya for having the guts asking that one.
One thing good is
Alright,
that we save a lot of money from traveling.
True. I think most of the people now are experiencing the same. That they have
Yeah.
more savings actually while being with the family and of course resting. Right? We have here a message
Yes.
from Spain, Mr. Mark Tacorda. Upline Budi, watching from Barcelona, Spain. I remember when
Hi.
I was in Saudi, DXN Jubail, your photo there, upline, is in the pool. I motivate from your photo and told myself that someday I will resign from my work and become a diamond. And now I'm happy that I have time freedom because uh, of the XM business.
Oh, good to hear that, Mark. Yeah.
Oh,
I hope on my last trip to Europe 2 years ago, we don't manage to get a right time to meet you. Okay. So hopefully in the future when I go back to Europe, I will love to meet you and your downline, so we can have a chit chat maybe. I know you are very strong. You are very strong in Barcelona in Spain. I know you are very strong over there. I just want to meet you to say hi, and we just want to have a coffee with you in the future. Yeah.
wow. So humble of you, Sir Budi. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. Thank you, Mr. Mark. And of course, from our Crown Ambassador from the Philippines, Miss Meng Suelto. Hello, Upline Budi. So good to see you. We really miss you. You are awesome. And listening your powerful life story that inspired me all to do more. I think this is to do more. You are resilient and very creative. And I am so grateful for the gift of you. You are a gift to us. Thank you very much.
Oh, I missed you, Tita Neng. Okay. Hope we can see each other again next year.
Yeah.
It is very grateful to meet you every time when I was in Philippines.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Ma'am Neng. I think we have read some of the messages. We still actually have a lot of messages for you. Maybe after this session, you might go scroll them down again and reply to them. But we, of course, we
Yeah,
appreciate all of our leaders and members all over the DXN Global that they have given you their time to hear once again your life story and join here in DXN. So thank you, Sir Budi. Okay, we also have here from Russia. Adam KL, I have orders from Russia, as he says.
Oh, good. Congratulations. You can, I think, you can order from one of a center or one of the branch in Europe. Then they can send it to you. Yeah, to Russia. Yeah.
And Mr. Mark replied, "Thank you, applying. We'll do that. Thanks, Paul." Okay. So thank you very much for the wonderful messages. Okay, so let us continue before we end this session. Mr. Budi, you're already a Crown Ambassador. You have all these things, the wonderful things happen to you in DXN. You have experienced a lot. We are very grateful that you are the ones started at DXN. And so our members are here right now also enjoying the same life with you as you. So what are the future plans still of a Crown Ambassador like you, Mr. Budi?
My future plan is to see more Crown Ambassador in my organizations.
Wow.
If I I want to share to people that if I can become a Crown Ambassador, doesn't mean they cannot. So even they are under my organizations, I want to see more and more people become a Crown Ambassadors. Don't worry, take your time. You are going to achieve that. You will be there. You just have to focus and make sure you grow your network. So what I want to do what I want is to see my downline that can become a crown. And I want to see the people that they change their life. Every time when I see someone change their life, I'll be very happy to them.
Yeah.
Because I have my life changed because of DXN. I want everyone to have the same thing, you know. And this pandemic, don't worry about this pandemic, everyone. This is a good opportunity for you. This is a very good opportunity because during this pandemic, a lot of people are losing their job. A lot of people are worried about how long they are going to be in their job. Okay, so this is a good time for you to bring them to the DXN business. It's a good time. Ask yourself, do you love the product? Is DXN company worth to do? Ask yourself, okay? And share with them. This is a good opportunity for everyone to build a network during this pandemic. Even this year, after you get a vaccine, the economy is still bad. Once the economy is bad, meaning that people need extra income. People need job. People need income. DXN is one of the best opportunity for them. So you are in the right time to push and build your network. So don't give up.
Wow. Yeah, never ever give up.
Correct.
Coming from Sir Booty. Okay, so can you give, what is the best advice that you can give to all of our members or people listening to you right now? How are they going to take their journey in this DXN business?
First, I would like to ask yourself, why you joined DXN? Why you joined DXN? And why you are here tonight listening? Why you are here? Why you are in DXN business? If you don't see DXN is a good solution for your future, you are not here today. You are not signing in DXN. So, create your journey, because when you sign, when you become a DXN member, you sign your membership, you already know that you want to do DXN. So you have to create your great journey. You have to make the journey become true. Okay? You have to get all your dreams in this journey. 23 years ago, when I see DXN, small. But now you are very lucky. DXN is not small. We are the world's largest ganoderma manufacturers. We are one of the top multi-level in the world. And you can see so many people achieve in DXN. You can see thousands and thousands of people change their life in DXN. So now you have to create your journey. You have to know what do you want. You have to know where you want to go. Then focus, build your network, go to your dreams. All your people, all your upline, all members, all the management will support you. The whole world is you. So you are going to make it if you really focus and you know your journey. It's not easy. Again, I tell you, life is not easy. Multi-level is not easy. DXN business is not easy. But once you build your network, you will understand me very well in the future. You will. because I share with you whatever I have already during the 23 years. Okay, so you just have to focus, you just have to keep on building your network. Network is the most important thing, not position, not how many PV you sell every day, but network is your most important thing. Because your network is your asset, your network is your future income. Your network is the residual income for you in the future. So the key is network.
Oh, very well said, Sir Budi. Thank you for that. Thank you for that wonderful advice that you have given to our members out there. All right, so we are almost in the end part of our session, and we are like 2 hours already. But it's actually worth it because we missed you a lot. We missed you giving all this knowledge and the information to us, sharing to us that keep us doing the DXN business, and of course sharing what you have for the past years while doing the DXN business. It's really a privilege and gratefulness to you, Sir Budi. All right. So before you give your final message, let me just read to you also a message from a very important person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he says actually just a few lines from his message. It was in January 1999 when they joined DXN as a member in Jakarta, Indonesia, where they met Budiman Salim. And they became close friend and business partner. And they started together then in July, and at the same year, he came to Philippines to help sponsor people to become DXN members. And of course, they have spent sleepless nights traveling together to different places, conducting seminars, and of course, organizing groups in different parts of the Philippines. I know you know him very well, Mr. Budi, and they're very great
guy.
Very grateful actually that we have introduced to them the DXN. Of course, he says our first crown ambassador of DXN World, Mr. Budiman Salim, is the ambassador that helped make it happen. And we are truly grateful that we met him. Thank you, Budiman, and more success and good health to you. And of course, it's coming from the first crown ambassador of the DXN Philippines, Mr. Jaime Quirino.
Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Keating. I'm very grateful that I met you back in '99, and all the time that we spent when we started DXN in Philippines is not easy, but we can. But today, with all the Philippine achievement in DXN, I'm very proud of you. So take good care, and I'll see you next year.
Thank you so much for that, Sir Budi, and thank you also to Mr. Jim Fitting for giving a special message to you. He's just so grateful that they have met you, actually. Thank you, Sir Budi. All right, so before you give your final message, sir, just a quick icebreaker for this. And I think this is very important. For the leadership qualities that you have, well, we'll just have some fun game. Actually, it's not very... it's a quick, fun game, but it will talk about the leadership qualities that you have.
Okay.
Or you have possessed. All right, so you just need to complete the sentence test there in the screen with your leadership qualities in the form of I am statements. All right, are you ready, Sir Budi?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start here. I believe.
I believe in hard work and result. If you work hard, you are going to get a good result.
Of course. They're correct. All right.
Yes.
Another one here. I must.
I must keep promises. So if you promise something, you have to make it happen. You have to really commit it. Okay, you have to commit to what you already promised. So you can have so your downline, your group will believe in you.
Thank you. Another one, I learned.
I learned that only myself can change my life. If you want to change your life, it's depend on yourself, not other people, not your upline, not your organizations. So if you want to, I believe that, because if I don't have a belief on myself, I'm not today. I don't have anything today. So I believe that only myself can change my life. So you have to believe in yourself.
Oh, that's very great. And lastly, I will.
I will always follow and support DXN management.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh.
because I am with DXN. My life with DXN. 23 years already. My God. Yeah, everything is from DXN. So the mutual support have to be there.
Of course. Thank you very much for that, Sir Budi, for always supporting the management team. Of course, Dr. Lee for all his vision in DXN.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So to end this session, can you give your final message, or if you have any acknowledgement to all of our business partners out there you might want to acknowledge? You can now give your final message to them, sir.
Today, I'm very grateful that I met DXN back 23 years ago, and I'm very grateful Dr. Lim that time spent a very late evening and talking to me, convinced me about DXN. That is actually the turning point of me joining DXN. Okay, so I will never forget that time. And thanks, Dr. Lim, for the opportunity that you already have given me. And thanks, I have to say, I'm grateful to meet all my leaders that I have in my organization, that I cannot mention all the name one by one. Indonesia, Philippines, you know, in Malaysia, Singapore, America, Latin America, Mexico, so many people around the world, Spain, like Mark. You really, all the communication, all your relationship that you build with me will live with me forever. And I want everyone to understand the basic business what you are doing now in DXN. If you understand the basic of business what you are doing in DXN, you will know how to build your network. You have to know how to do DXN. Okay, and take this current opportunity, this pandemic affecting the economics around the world, the whole world. Okay, and when the economy is having a problem, multi-level will be a good opportunity for everyone around the world. So take this opportunity this year and next year to build a network. This is the good time for you to recruit more people in your organizations, because a lot of people need income or even a second income, or even if they have a job, they are worried about their job, now they want to do something. Okay, so you have all the opportunity for you at the moment during this period of time, and you don't worry about DXN anymore. The company is already so strong, the product is recognized, the product is working. Okay, so you just have to do your part, build the network. The management will support you for sure. Okay, so take this good opportunity. I have this opportunity 23 years ago when the economics is having a problem 23 years ago. Now you have another good chance here. Okay, so don't lose this opportunity. And don't rush. DXN business is not easy. DXN business, if you are beginners, DXN business is not easy. But I can tell you, DXN have a very good product. DXN have a very good marketing plan. Okay? You just have to keep on doing and focus on doing the network. Once you grow, you can see how it grows. You can see the growth of your network, even slowly, but it will grow because of the support of the products and the marketing plan. Okay, and always do it every day, every weekend. You just have to commit on yourself when you want to do it, and you just have to grow. Okay, if I can change my life, you can change your life. Thousands of millions of people already joined DXN. They change your life. Okay, so do your best. Not only for you, but this business is for your whole family in the future. So I wish everyone a good health. Take good care of yourself. You have to go out, follow all the protocols, and do the business in the right way. Always use the DXN product to maintain your good health. Okay? DXN, we have a good product, we have a good income, and you benefit from your health. I wish everyone good luck, and please take good care of yourself during this pandemic.
Very well said. Thank you, Sir Budi, for that wonderful message for all of us. We wish you also good health, stay safe, and of course, always healthy. We are always healthy in DXN. Of course, we have very wonderful products. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. It's been 2 hours, but it's really worth it. Okay, yeah, like what our member says, just to read them more, focus and commitment. Thank you so much, Sir Budi, for
Okay, everyone, I miss everyone. I miss everyone in Malaysia, in Philippines, and anywhere around the world. I miss you, and hopefully I will see you soon, very soon.
Mexico, yeah, we also have here from Mexico. God. Yeah, Miss Midori. Thank you very much,
Miss Midori. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Miss Sherilyn also so from Australia.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah,
once pandemic over, we have to go all over around the world to meet all the people that we have been missing.
We're just very grateful of you, Sir Budi. So thank you very much for that wonderful sharing. All right, so much for that. We would like to leave this special quotation for our members to ponder. All right, but of course, before that, we would like to thank everyone. We are very grateful to have all of you here at the International Motivation, and of course, from our first Grand Ambassador of the DXN World, our very own, and of course, one of a kind. Nothing to compare, Sir Budi Mansoling from Indonesia. Our great appreciation, sir.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much for having me today. I'm very grateful.
We are more grateful, happy. Sir.
I'm very happy.
We are more happy, and we have started the year right with you. Thank you so much, Sir Budi. To all of our members, hopefully next week you will join us once again with our next International Motivation as we bring you the one that sent message to Sir Budi, our Crown Ambassador from the Philippines, Mr. Jaime Keding, next Friday. All right, Sir Budi. So to leave this special quotation to all of our members, it says, success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. That's coming from an unknown person. All right? So with that, thank you once again very much. And of course, thank you, DXN Malaysia, DXN Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, and of course, the DXN Global. We thank you for all of our country PICs and country managers for all of these countries. Thank you very much for all your support, for all of our members and worldwide. This is what DXN can give you. This is an iconic leadership, one of our icons. Just one of our icons, but it's really worth it to have 2 hours of talk from him. We are really grateful, and we just hope that someday you will also be like Mr. Budi Mansoling. All right? And with that, thank you, Sir Budi. Hopefully next time we will see you once again only here in DXN Malaysia, the home of DXN. Thank you very much,
thank you.
everyone.
Good morning. I'll see you. Bye. Take good care. Good care. Take good care of yourself.
Yeah.